Hey everybody, Brian here, and today we're going over Season 4 Battle Royale patch notes for Fortnite. So in this, if you haven't seen any of our patch notes videos, we're just going to sit back, we're just going to go down the list, and we're just going to read them. And then obviously in the comments below we can discuss what we're most excited about. Now, for the most part, hopefully you sit back, you enjoy, you're either listening to this and taking in the notes so that when you go play later that you're ready for it. But if you feel like just reading the notes yourself, you can always check the link in the description below. So first we've got gameplay. Structures on the starting island can now be destroyed, but not the battle bus. Headshots are actually now prioritized over other body parts. Incoming headshots, like from above or straight on, will no longer be blocked by your character's other body parts. For example, the shot that hits your target's hand will now penetrate through their hand and hit their head if your aim was spot on to the point. You'll be credited for a headshot damage instead of just normal damage. Headshots from below are blocked by body parts, legs, torsos, hands, shoulders, and arms will do normal damage, except for impacts very close to your character's head. This change affects all weapons except for the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher. I think this is significant. A lot of defense mechanisms. We'll see what happens if I'm getting more headshots or if you're getting more headshots. Slightly reduces the hitbox size of the player's hands. Damage numbers are now visible when spectating a player. Knocking a player off the island will reward them elimination credit like normal fall damage. Fall distance is now shown in the elimination feed when a player is forced by a fall by opponent. On the starting island, you can now see other players and player created structures about 3 times further away than before. So we've got some bug fixes. Fixed an issue that would cause a player built structures to appear and impact for a few seconds after eliminating an enemy and destroying the structure at the same time. This caused players to phase through the structure. Fixed cases where pickups moved erratically when sliding down slopes. Fixed an issue when destroying a building from under an enemy wouldn't reward kill credit. Fixed an issue where swinging the pickaxe would cause movement stuttering. Fixed an issue where some pre-placed wooden archways could not be destroyed by player-built structures. Fixed an issue that made the battle bus appear quickly fly off the map after jumping from it. And fixed an issue that would pause a down player's health bar if the reviver disconnected from the game reviving them. So some UI changes. You can now mark cosmetic items as favorites in the locker. Random options have been added to each cosmetic equipment slot in the locker. This will randomly choose between the items that you've marked as favorites in each match. For all the following, own items if nothing is marked as a favorite. I love this. This is so key and on to the point. I love when anything random is pulling from a curated list. That's going to be fantastic. You are no longer limited to just 6 slots on your emote wheel for sprays and emotes. You can now use any of the ones you own in a match. Locker slots act as a page of presets, but you can cycle through any emotes marked as favorites and then all emotes slotted for type. So PS4, L1, R1, Xbox, LB, RB, PC, mouse wheel, mobile buttons added to the next radical menu. Added a new locker emote slot. Button bindings which allow you to immediately trigger any of your 6 emote sprays for presets. While auto run is active, an icon will now be displayed. Improve the look and feel of the game's options tab. Slightly decrease the size of the arrow over players' heads when they are close to you. The 4th and 5th weapon slots will now default to keys 5 and 6 instead of Z and X when using the reset to default option. And the 4x3 aspect ratio is now supported. Some additional bug fixes. Fixed an issue where the compass showed 360 when it should have been 359. Fixed an issue where players could get stuck in the inventory screen when opening and closing very quickly and multiple times in a row. Fixed an issue where the show net stats HUD option would be reset after restarting the game. Fixed an issue that caused consumable timers not to display when using consumables immediately after canceling one. Fixed the spelling error in the description on Tomato Head. The squad comms wheel can now be closed with the circle on the PS4 button or B on Xbox controllers. Weapon slot key binding options are no longer called ability slots in the input menu. So weapons and items. The crossbow has been vaulted. The rocket launcher aim reticle is now a fixed size regardless of player movement. Hitting markers are now displayed when looking through the scope. Increased pickaxe damage against supply llamas, now dealing 50 per hit. And some weapon bug fixes. Fixed an issue where a weapon could have no ammo when dropping it immediately after picking it up. Improved pickaxe swing responsiveness when switching from a weapon to the pickaxe and immediately holding the swing button. Fixed an issue that prevented hunting rifles from auto-reloading if it was fired immediately after reload. Fixed an issue that allowed grenades to be thrown in rapid succession while sprinting. Fixed an issue where aiming a grenade throw and then switching it to build mode wouldn't cancel the throw. Fixed an issue where the Builder Pro configuration that caused players' weapon to fire while trying to build some cases, and cylinders will now properly cling to falling supply drops. So for the replay system, they've added an in-game player list to the replays. Leaving a replay will now take you back to the replay browser. Renaming replays is now limited to 32 characters, and increase the size of the name column in replay browser. So some bug fixes with replay. Fix the alignment of the eliminations column in replay browser, and fixed an issue with the replay browser list where it couldn't be navigated with a gamepad after canceling or renaming a replay. So art and animation. The hunting rifle mesh and animations have been updated. Shotguns, revolver, hand cannon, and rocket launcher have had their equip animations approved, but they should now still match for the same equipment time. But it's pretty much synced up. The dust cloud that appears on a player's landing now shows for all players, and storm wind will now affect trees within the storm. So some bug fixes for art and animation. Fix the supply llama not playing destructive effects when killed by projectiles. Fixed an issue that caused back bling to display improperly after using the launch pad. Players can now emote while rocket riding. So audio. Adjusting and timing equipped sounds for all shotguns. The cocking sound will now occur right before the weapon is able to fire. Improved volume difference between soft and hard landing sounds. Players falling from one or more stories will land with a louder audio cue. Added unique impact sounds when hitting shrubs, bushes, and corn stalks. So they fixed some issues that caused footstep audio to play when the players were mid-air after jumping. Fixed an issue with the minigun equipped sound would persist after quickly switching away from it. The map marker sound no longer plays when removing a marker. Some performance enhancements. So they've improved the smoothness of other players' movement on the starting island by increasing network update rates. Made significant performance improvements when many players are on screen by reducing the impact of character parts. Optimize hitches that occur when garbage collecting objects. Fix hitches that could happen in games where lots of building occurred. Optimize the level of detail for buildings in shifty shafts in Flush Factory. Optimize input-output performance on consoles to reduce hitches and load times. So we get some mobile updates. Quickbar now supports drag and drop and dropping and moving inventory items. Holding the movement stick in a direction for 3 seconds now enables an option turn on audio run. Adding repair building button, added a cycle weapon button, made improvements to prevent finger creep, slightly decreased aim assist strength further distances to allow easier fine tuning when aiming. Grenade indicators are now displayed when grenades are equipped. Made improvements to low-end mobile performance by dynamically scaling background draw distances with player height. Reduced object draw distance for medium lower-end iOS devices. And some bug fixes. Fix the view pop caused by sweeping inertia and when lifting your finger off the screen. That was really hard for me to say for some reason. Fix bugs that were caused some erroneous misfires and input errors. So guys, that is the patch notes. You can check out the link in the description below if you would like to read them for yourselves. They do have the season trailer, which we have playing in the edited video of this patch notes. Let me know in the comments below what you are excited about for Season 4, and I wish you all the best in your Battle Royale experience. Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Brian with Work to Game, and I hope to see you in my next. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.
Hey, it's me. I'm in Chris's office. He doesn't know it, but we've got other videos for you to check out right here. And we've got the vlog down there in the corner. Plus, we've got some contact information, and you can totally subscribe to the channel that way as well. So we hope you do. We hope to see you in our next video. But until then, take care.